In the previous episode, I left you with this teaser of how it's gonna be. And in this episode, I'm gonna share some of my tricks making this huge build a lightweight product. Also a few things worth knowing going with honeycomb as building method. And please remember, this is not a how-to, more how I do it, without claiming my methods are the best or even close to the blueprint in projects like this. Join me as I'm sailing around the world on Be Free, a Bavaria 55 cruiser. Doing this big project out here have come with a set of challenges and a few setbacks as well. One of the biggest challenges has been the weather, and I should definitely make the framework even more rigid with at least twice as many beams in the framework here. Redesigning things on the go has also cost me lots of time, but that's a different story, and maybe to the better. And it's on with the tarp again, because there is incoming rain. The unstable weather has obviously slowed me down quite a lot, but it's getting better and better for every day now as we are moving towards the end of the rainy season. I said I had a few setbacks, and one of them was after starting with laminating, I had to throw the tarp over to protect everything. But it also came so much wind, I was afraid the entire build would take off as a kite. I lashed everything down so tight it actually deformed my build during the hardening time of the polyester, leaving me with lots of extra work to straighten up things again. It's a high price to pay, but still I believe it's worth the challenges, doing everything out here as I see things much better than if I was building it on land. Thankfully, weather has improving a lot, enabling me to move fast forward on my project. Maybe even a bit too fast for my camera, but it's not so easy being alone, working with polyester and try to switch camera on and off at the same time. One of the challenges laminating with fiberglass upside down is having it to stay in place when it's wet with polyester. The trick here is to use very small pieces, one step at a time. In the previous episode I shared how I made this intricate design using honeycomb and a glue gun. It's a fast way to make precise shapes and curves. And all this is now removed from underneath and are given one layer of 400 grams glass cloths and polyester. Still a bit rough in the edges and surfaces here, but it's not gonna be open like this, as I will reveal my next episode. I'm using 8 and 10mm honeycomb here because of the curves. And when building with layers like this, not only am I gluing it with thickened polyester, I'm even drilling holes here and there to anchor it when laminating. This to avoid future delamination. It can be many reasons for using layers. Mine is for making the embossed frames for the windows that's gonna be fitted here instead of only glued or bolt on the outside. It's all about details. Inside the layers I will hide 10mm thick superstructure that will allow me to save weight yet making it strong enough to walk on. Also here small pieces at a time, just as I showed you on the outside. With layers I can carve out channels and build up the stringers inside, just as I do in what's the beam in the window frame here. It don't need to be super straight or perfect. I will smoothen it with QSL between the stringers and honeycomb later. I will soon test if my estimates are valid. If not, and the roof is flexing when I try to walk on it, I will just add more stringers before gluing in honeycomb in the gaps. And as a final, everything will be laminated to a smooth surface, hiding everything including cable gates and so on. I just said I'm gonna reveal more in the next episode, but one thing I can illustrate for you right now, it's gonna be almost flush here. and modern neon ambient light strip around the entire roof. I have not yet decided if it's gonna be warm white, red or blue, or even all of them. This technology only comes in one color and cannot be changed like you can with LED strips. So feel free to comment below what you think I should choose. On the inside, I have already made up my mind in terms of indirect lights and how I want it. Still tons of work away from seeing the results of, and I can't wait to have this finished. But right now, the bonus solution that's gonna be a daybed here is only something to dream about. And this cozy place will measure 120 times 290 centimeter, translated to 47 times 114 inches. If you've never been working with fiberglass and this dust and all this chaos on a liveaboard before, I guess it's hard to imagine what a mess it is, and actually it's a nightmare to live aboard at the moment. And to top it all up, my fridge and freezer died. So right now I don't have much food that cannot be outside the fridge on board. That's just a problem I have to deal with later. At the moment I have too much frames and stuff in the way to even think about carrying in a new freezer and fridge. But I have been looking a little bit on what to buy, and I think I'm gonna go with a regular domestic fridge freezer and 220 volt system, because I have more than enough power to run that on board. Modern fridge and freezers don't draw that much energy, especially if I can go with a new inverter technology. It has worked flawlessly since my buddy Rick Moore helped me out.
Okay. Emergency supplies.
Thank you.
Since you have no fridge.
Yet.
Yet.
But yeah, I just want to have this done because I'm tired of living like this, and I can't wait to see how everything turned out. Many of you have asked me about my crane system here. Even though the halyards have no problem handling the weight of a tender, the reason is to avoid wear and tear at the masthead halyard wheel. Also, being alone, this method is easier as I don't have to push my tender out from the side when hoisting or lowering it down. The water is so dirty here. It's a constant job to keep the waterline clean. But right now, that's not very high up on my priorities. So dirty and I'm so smelly, but I'm still on my way in to have some dinner because I'm hungry. And it's my birthday today, but I'm still working. I'm working hard from sunrise to sunset. And I don't actually have any plans for my birthday except working, because it is such a mess on board. I just really hate all this dust and all this mess, and I just want to be done with it. So I try to do it as fast as I can. So I'm also out of drinking water, so luckily I can change that here at the Varung, at the dinghy dock. So yeah, I've been thinking about next week maybe do a jump to the week after, because I really don't like to have all this dust and a mess in the boat. It's really hard to stay on board in this phase of the project. So maybe prepare yourself for next week. It might not be a new episode. I will see. If I can do it, I will do it, but I might delay it. What a surprise from these beautiful friends here at the Varung Pakyalan.
Happy birthday, Thomas. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Thomas. siap lilin?
29.
29.
No, 1, 2, 3.
Nah,
Six, uh,
309.
No, that's like.
Foto mas.
Oh, you're so
Birthday
cute.
for 29 years old.
And Selassie, you made this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Selassie make it.
Handmade.
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 With the glue gun and the glue gun you bought yesterday.
Yeah,
Ah,
This is from
amazing.
America.
from America.
Thank you so much, Suksuma.
Happy birthday.
This is also where I made a TikTok video just for fun, together with Yuki, that's their niece.
She's my favorite girl here in the bottom. Yeah. There we have the tired aunt and the mother, sister, cousin, dog, puppy, and mother puppy. So I guess it's changing plans. I'm actually invited to dinner at my neighbor's boat this afternoon. So yeah, looking forward to it.
I kept working until sunset before going ashore for a shower. So it's back to the Varung again to meet my new sailor friends from Australia for a beer before going to Scott's boat for a dinner. So I'm on a very beautiful two-masted steel ship, and it's my new friend from down under. It's my birthday today. He invited me over for dinner. And it's lamb, and sorry YouTube, you cannot smell, it's not a smell sensor on YouTube yet, but I can promise you it smells absolutely amazing.
One for the Viking.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Same
And
goes,
we
big
have,
nose. Cheers, big ears.
Yes.
Cheers, big ears.
Ice cold beer on my birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
This needs a short explanation, because I'm just a sailor and I love to meet new people and make friends wherever I go. I don't have many principles or rules, but among some of them are the day I believe I know it all about sailing, it's time to go ashore. Another is the day I believe I should tell everyone I meet that I'm running a YouTube channel, is the day I should stop with it. I hope I never reach that level, because it would mean I have become too full of myself, something I would hate. I've shared sundowners and dinners at the Varung with Scott for the last 2 weeks, and he had no clue about my YouTube channel. But his friends back down under instantly recognized who he was hanging out with based on his talking about my project. So they told him that they actually are watching my videos, something I always feel very thankful for. So here's a toast to Scott's friends.
You have a friend that actually you want to say hi to?
Yeah, a little call out to Australia Down Under. How you going, Roycef? Herbert? Rodney? Look at me, here I am. Sailing with Thomas.
That's always funny when I meet sailors that actually have friends that follow my videos. It's too fun. It's unbelievable. Yeah. What happened, mate? G'day, mate. What happened?
Shit's gone everywhere, it's all over the joint. But we've got some tender tucker here. Bit of tender tucker, ready to go.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers for the chef.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers.
Same goes, big
Thank you,
nose.
chef.
When I'm done with the structural things, I will hopefully be able to stand on the roof, meaning lots of boring sanding ahead and dust out of this planet. So as I said earlier here, I might be delayed with the next episode, as this is actually a real-time story. I just want to be done with this mess, at least make things a bit more livable on board. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't already, I would be very happy to see you subscribe. I also have a Patreon. If you enjoy my videos, the content, what I put of effort into this, you can also consider to become a patron. Then it's not much more to say than take care, all the best, see you next time.